Hi guys, it's Lynn Smythe of the Creative Cottage. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing Grandma's jewelry box unboxing. Just a quick reminder, if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button. That way you'll be notified anytime I post up new videos. And as always, the description at the bottom of my videos always has links to my eBay stores, Poshmark, Facebook, Instagram, my blog, etc. And I'm still playing around with, am I going to list everything on eBay or elsewhere? Or, I am putting my email address here, sales@thecreativecottage.net. If you see anything in this video that you're interested in, reach out to me and we can work out a deal. If you buy through YouTube, I can cut you a deal because I'm not having to, Poshmark, eBay, etc. They charge pretty hefty selling fees, etc. And shipping starts at $5 for all orders in the US. And then coming up, these items are just right now. These are some in my personal collection. Although I did just list this Betsy Johnson necklace on an eBay in an auction to see if there's any interest. It's kind of like rhinestone flowers with these skulls, and it is signed. It's got a tag. Shows BJ on one side, Betsy Johnson on the other. And here's just a couple of fun pieces. But then in the upcoming weeks, I've got a whole bunch of stuff. I've been getting so much stuff and trying to figure out how to sell this best. And because I don't have that many followers on YouTube, I don't really think I'm going to be selling directly off of YouTube. Again, unless you're interested, reach out to me, sales@thecreativecottage.net. We could work something out. So I don't want to continue listing individual items on eBay because you're taking 10 to 15 pictures per item and uploading it and adding a description and etc., etc. So I'm thinking I'm doing these mixed lots, and I'm starting to get a pretty good collection. I'm going to do by color, so you can see, if you can read my chicken scratch, it's kind of what I'm thinking of doing. There'll be a black lot, a clear rhinestone lot, like here's the clear rhinestone lot. There'll be a pink lot, a blue lot, a green lot, etc. And each lot will probably have 15 to 30 pieces. So we'll see how that goes. So on to, there's a shadow kitty. Let me get her down. Hey, sweetie. Okay. So this Grandma's jewelry box, I don't typically bid on things like this. I found this on ShopGoodwill.com. I'm just looking for a couple of small, I've got some big jewelry armoires that I use kind of for my craft supplies, but I'm looking for a couple of small jewelry boxes to put some of my personal pieces in. Right now they're just everywhere, scattered everywhere. I thought this jewelry box was real sweet. It does have a few pieces in it, so we'll take a look at those in a minute. Yeah, so I probably paid, including shipping, I think I paid $35 or $40, which for the amount of jewelry, maybe that's too much. But again, I do like this cute little box, so it's kind of dirty and I cleaned it up. So let's see what we've got. And I think I took a quick look. A couple of these pieces have loose rhinestones, but I think I have the rhinestones for some of them floating around somewhere. And I do have some glue on order, so hopefully I can fix those. So the first thing in this lot are 3 stretchy cord bracelets. If you've been watching my other videos, you'll see that I had a 5.5 pound mixed lot of jewelry I won at ShopGoodwill.com from, I think it was the Goodwill of Wyoming, that I really was not happy with. I did a 2-part video. It was filled with a lot of duplicates. Like I had 30 or 40 each of 2 different necklaces. That was over a pound of my 5.5 pounds. And then I had a whole slew of these stretchy bracelets. These stretchy bracelets look okay. Like, they look newer. The elastic looks in pretty good shape. It looks like it's stretching. It's not discolored. Doesn't look like it's fraying. So these I would probably sell in a lot. That other pile of stretchy bracelets that I got in that 5.5 pound lot from Wyoming Goodwill, the elastic is like at its end. It's all discolored. It's fraying. It's not really stretching, or it's not snapping back. So I'm going to put that into a pretty big sized craft lot. It's all going to be pretty much intact jewelry, but with the suggestion that's only for DIY and craft projects, because you're going to want to restring it. So there's this milky kind of bluey, right? AB glass. This one kind of hematite color and a sage green color with a silver coating. This one has 3 little gold tone discs, and it's kind of gray rondelles with kind of an AB coating, makes it look a little bit blue. So I might put those into the color lots that I was mentioning, these color lots that I'm putting together, that I'm going to be videoing in the upcoming weeks. Let's see. Nice, cute little necklace. Let me take the Betsy Johnson one off. Gold tone necklace with an extender. Cute little flowers, kind of pale pink calves with these kind of blue rhinestones, blue and clear. Looks like it's missing 1, 2, 3. So I'll look for the rhinestones to see if I can repair this. If not, it's going to go into my craft lot. I mean, there's still usable components, but so if you could find the rhinestones, you could fix it. If not, then I would just take this necklace apart. It's really like just like charms with jump rings. You can take this apart and you can still use a lot of this and the gold tone chain in your own creations. Then there's another necklace in here. Silver tone, chunky. I think those are like, they're trying to look like raw kind of gemstones, but it's acrylic. It's not even glass. And then there's these little spacers or ring charms with blue rhinestones. Let me see. Looks like all the rhinestones are intact. That's nice. Oh, this one actually is signed. I've got a jeweler's loop on order. Right now, I'm trying to use my OttLight. It's a magnifying OttLight, but I'm getting up there in age, and my eyesight is just not what it is. Remy OTS Paris. Let me see if you can see that. Oops, put this back up. Remy OTS Paris. I don't know who that is. Again, I've only been doing this costume jewelry, collecting, buying, selling for about a month. So I'm still trying to learn who some of these designers are. So when I see a signed piece, I can kind of have a clue. I did check out quite a few books from my local library. They have interlibrary loans, and they had all kinds of great books, but I could see how I'd want to start seeing if I can find some of these books on sale. You know, some of these books are $40, $50, $60, $70. That's kind of crazy per book. So if I can find them on sale, like on Amazon or wherever, I might start collecting them, because, you know, these books, some of them are 200, 300, 400 pages long, and I can't memorize all that stuff. And there's a couple that will show the jeweler's mark, like Betsy Johnson's cool. See, she puts Betsy Johnson on one side and BJ on the other. But some are more obscure. Some it's just like a symbol. So yeah. Here's another cute little piece. It's just acrylic cabs, kind of a peachy and amber color, gold tone. Here's what the back looks like, unsigned. And it's got an extender. That's cute. So one of my mixed, the color jewelry lots that I'm working on is, it's got amber and peach tones in it, so I can put that in that lot. That'll be fun. So that's a bottom drawer. Let's see if I can get some tape to clean that out. It's a little bit dirty. But then, so I can put some of my own stuff in there. That's Heidi Doss. Oh, that's rhodochrosite and sterling silver. A good friend of mine gave that to me. I love this piece. So pretty. This is Avon. Cute little ring. This is nobody, but it's a crown. So I just thought that was fun. How did I wear this the other day? Yes. I have a crown. Cute. And then these two, I was going to put in a green lot. These are mood rings. Oh my God. I didn't even know they were still a thing. I used to wear mood rings a million years ago. Yeah, I'm going to be 60 years old this year. Can't believe it. It's like everything old is new again. You can see these changing colors. That's just a hoot and a holler. So I'm probably going to keep the mood rings for myself. Oh, and this one's real fun. It's kind of like a slinky. It's nothing. It's just some silver tone wire with a bunch of these chips. I don't even know if that's real turquoise or probably, guessing, dyed howlite. Is what most turquoises use. But look how fun that is. And because it's kind of slinky. Slinky, a weird and wonderful toy. I just love that piece. So it's probably not worth anything, but I just think it's fun. And then here's the rest of the jewelry box. It's just everything kind of mishmash. I think almost all the earrings, I did cheat. I think they mostly have matches. There might be one or two pairs that don't have matches. So I'm going to take them all off of there. And one of the lots that I'm working on, I'm calling it Brighton Like. I don't know if you can do that if it's not actual Brighton, but it's the really, the chunky silver. And this is just silver tone. None of this is sterling. But I just love this real chunky stuff. And this grandma's jewelry box has some more of those pieces, so I can add them to that lot. That's going to be a nice lot. I don't know, I might keep that lot, because even though it's not sterling, I really do like that style. So here's 3 pearl rings in that kind of faux Brighton style. They're huge. I've got a ring mandrel on order coming with my jeweler's loop and a few other things. I hope it's getting here tomorrow or the next day. These are really pretty big. I'm guessing these have to be like 9 or 10s. That's really big. Even on my thumb, it's almost too big. And these are all, sized rings, not adjustable. This one's showing a little wear. You can see the silver tone has worn away a little bit, and you can see the copper tone base metal. But I think when you're wearing them, you're not going to see that. But as I'm doing these lots, packaging things together in lots, I will size all the rings and include that in the listing. And the lots, again, like I said, it could be anywhere from 10 to 30 pieces probably per lot. So it's going to be a wide range of prices. I don't know if I'm going to do buy it now or best offer or do an auction. Oh, I've got a lot of earrings in this lot too. So this is a rose gold color hoops with that's not even rhinestone. That's just like sparkly, like almost like my nail polish. But they are cool. Don't see any maker's marks. but I've got a lot of similar looking things. And then the cool thing about the lots, they're going to be affordably priced. So you could either buy the lots to start your own collection, like if you're interested in a particular color or style, like I have that brightenish type of look. That's going to be a lot. And I have a whole kind of bridal earring lot or bridal party earring lot. But because they're affordably priced, you could also buy them to resell on your own site. When I'm getting these bigger lots, I'm trying to only bid on things that I'm getting a good deal on, so I'm not trying to rake you over the coals. If I get a good deal on the jewelry, you'll get a good deal. So after that disappointment I had with that, my first bulk jewelry lot that I want on ShopGoodwill.com from the Wyoming Goodwill, I was like, I'm never going to order one of those again, because I've been ordering like single type lots, like all earring lot or an all ring lot or an all necklace lot or an all rhinestone jewelry lot, but smaller. And I thought, wow, 5.5 pound lot. It's going to just be like everyone I'm watching on YouTube. And it wasn't. It was all this junky right into the crash pile, or those 2 Claire's cheapy necklaces. I don't actually know if they're Claire's or not. Just reminded me of stuff my daughter used to buy when she was little with her allowance. Let's go to Claire's at the mall. So when you got a pound or more of your 5 pound lot of this junk, probably close to 2 pounds, maybe half, I just really was disappointed. Now that lot I didn't pay a whole lot. So, I have been trying to get one of the Goodwill blue boxes, but apparently the ones I'm finding, they put the new stock online at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fridays, and I'm just never around then. Never. So by the time I figure it out, I even had an alert set up, and I think this past week, I was like, oh, wow, yeah, it's Friday. It's like 7 or 8 o'clock. And they were already sold out. But then I found, I think the Miami Goodwill, the Goodwill South Florida, they must get a lot of boxes. I don't even know if they're putting them together themselves or what. They still had boxes in stock for $50 plus shipping, which seemed like a lot of money, because shipping for 5 pounds, I don't know, I'm probably going to be paying, what, $65 for the lot total? But we'll see. Maybe when you're paying more, you get a better quality, or not. It might be another junky lot. So here's another pair of pierced earrings, kind of a gold tone. Yeah, gold tone. And this, is that glass or acrylic? Those might be glass and rhinestones, like AB Aurora Borealis rhinestones with kind of this white opaly looking milk glass. Those are in really nice condition. Here's some silver tone, what is this, lever backs. And just little tiny micro rhinestones, kind of dark emerald green hematite two-tone effect. I'm still trying to figure out my lighting setup for these videos. See, I've got the hot light on the left, and then I've got this light on the right, but I'm still figuring out, do I need light for the front, like one of those ring lights, which I know people usually use ring lights for selfies. I don't necessarily plan on doing selfies. Like I said, my birthday's the week before in November, and I'm going to be the big 60 this year. So I don't know if anybody ever needs to see my face. But yeah, I've seen the ring lights or the selfie lights. Some clip onto your phone, some are freestanding. I saw battery operated ones at Five Below that clip onto your phone, but they looked really teeny and kind of cheesy, and I didn't necessarily want to have to keep buying batteries. So I'm looking for a solution that's a little bit bigger, maybe a freestanding ring light, and that is either you can plug into the wall or is rechargeable through like a USB cord. Now can you see these? They're gold tone drops with these peachy colored beads. Can't tell if those are glass or acrylic. They're cute. Like I said, I've got a peachy colored lot that those can go into when I video those lots. Oh, these, what are these? Are these rings for children? What are they? Look how tiny. That one I can get on my pinky. I mean, I know I have big knuckles, but look at how small these are. It's very light gold tone metal. So these are probably going to a craft lot. I just don't think they're worth anything. So that's empty. I like this. When I first saw it, I was like, how are you supposed to get your earring backs on there? And then I didn't realize this was a snap. So this comes down, and you take your earring backs off, put it in here, then put the earring back on, and then you've got this whole little space for earrings. That's kind of fun. Then I've got two of these, what I call kind of the fiber art or textile earrings. Probably going to craft. I just think over time this stuff starts to look aged and dirty, and it's not like you can throw this in the washing machine. So little tassels, brown, kind of coppery and peach. Yeah, those will probably go into crafting lot. And then I've got these. I can't tell, are these white or very pale peachy pink? Feels like plastic bicone beads on wire. They just loop it around. Then this is just some sort of cording. Almost feels like that raffia stuff. It doesn't even feel like thread. Yeah, it sounds plastic like that raffia stuff. So these also will probably go into crafting lot. I mean, they're fine. They're in okay shape, but I don't know, the combination of just kind of plasticky acrylic beads and raffia, yeah. So I'll put those into crafting. So I'm gonna have a nice crafting lot. Like I said, I know a lot of times, mostly the DIY crafting lots are like all broken and missing rhinestones, and some of the pieces will be. But it's gonna be a lot of the, like I said, the stretch bracelets, which I just don't think the elastic cord is in very good shape. You will need to restring it or use it in your own projects. Is there a lot of interest in the DIY craft lots? Because I see tons of people putting them together, like when they're getting multiple 5+ pound boxes a week, you've got to have quite a bit, even after you go through it and sort it and pull out the good stuff. There's still got to be quite a few items that would need to go into a crafting lot. But are people actually buying these crafting lots? I don't know. These are cute, just kind of tortoiseshell look, but it's plastic, very lightweight plastic, and even this little metal disc, gold tone disc, I don't even think that's metal. I think that is acrylic too. But they're cute. You just need to probably polish up the metal. I mean, most of these box lots, mixed lots, bulk lots, you don't know how long they've been at the Goodwill stores or in somebody's garage or basement, and most of this stuff is vintage-ish. So it's going to be dirty, especially when these lots come in, they're all just piled together. I like it when some of these lots I've been getting are packaged in individual plastic baggies, kind of protects everything. Okay, where's the clasp? There is the clasp. So it's got a, what do you call it, lobster clasp with extender. Don't see any maker's mark. This is gold tone metallic. It's pretty heavy, chunky. That's gold tone metallic. But the beads, yeah, I think the beads are all just acrylic or plastic. They kind of look like molded plastic. They don't feel or sound like glass. But that's a nice piece. I mean, do you wear it with an outfit, like an all-white outfit, an all-black outfit, and multi-strand? That's quite nice. So just because it's plastic or acrylic, I always used to be like, oh, it's so cheap. And no, a lot of this stuff is actually very nice. So, put that to the side. Oh, is this just one piece also? Okay, oh, I see. 3-strand. So, this is a 3-strand kind of sagey green, pale green necklace, gold tone chain, lobster clasp, no maker's mark. It's got the extender. Let's see if I can get this close. Feels mostly acrylic, but with real shells. So the acrylic is lightweight and warm, but these pieces are cold to the touch and heavier. I think this is just dyed shell or dyed abalone. I mean, what's this trying to look like, a blister pearl? I don't think that's what it is. I just think it's chunks of abalone or other shell. Yeah, those aren't like pearls. So I'm not quite sure how they do that. They just chop up other parts of shells and dye them pale green. But that's the thing, if you've got real shells, why are you putting acrylic with it? Is that just to keep the weight down? I would just put like real glass. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at this necklace. What am I doing wrong? See, they're all just too similar in length. When you do these multi-strand pieces, aren't they supposed to be like different lengths? So yeah, I don't know if that'll go in a green lot or if that'll go into crafts. I mean, there's a lot of great components to use for making bracelets and necklaces and earrings. And speaking of earrings, I need to go through some of these. Okay, so this pair of earrings matches this necklace that has a couple of missing rhinestones. So I hope I can find the missing rhinestones so I can repair it. Or I do have a small jar of other broken pieces from other lots I've won. Because the goal is to kind of, maybe you can find replacement rhinestones, like kind of Frankenstein the pieces together. So, and a jar that might have 5 or 6 broken pieces, maybe you can make 2 or 3 wearable pieces. Let's see. Yeah, these are intact. They have all the little pale pinky cabochons, the blue rhinestones, and then the big stone in the middle. Post back earrings. But I don't think people match their necklaces to their earrings anymore, do they? I don't know. Then these are some blingy rhinestones. I probably put these in that bridal party earring lot that I'm doing. Just silver tone, post backs, clear rhinestones, all intact. Be nice if those were real diamonds. Woohoo, I'm retiring. actually do have a 4-day weekend this weekend. I work for a company in the UK, and they're 5 hours ahead of me. I'm in Florida in the United States on the East Coast. There's no set time or hours I have to work as long as I'm making any meetings we have, Zoom meetings, Google Hangout meetings we have. As long as I'm getting my assignments in, it's all good. But I typically wake up at 4 a.m. my time and start my workday at 5 a.m. But in Great Britain, Good Friday and Monday are official UK bank holidays, and all my coworkers are taking those days off for a 4-day weekend, or some are even extending and taking Tuesday and Wednesday off. So I was like, I'm going to take a 4-day weekend. Didn't really have any plans. I just had a friend of mine was still in town. She has an RV. She's going back up north. I think she said tomorrow, right? Because she's staying with her daughter and granddaughter, so they're doing their Easter Sunday thing. It was fun. She's been in town for about a month, and we've been going to a few thrift stores and just hanging out and having fun. So during my 4-day weekend, I was like, oh, I can get caught up on some of these YouTube videos. I've had my the creativecottage.net is my blog. I've had that blog for maybe 5 or 6 years, all different topics, trying to really get more into just the arts and crafts. And I think I got a YouTube channel way back then just to make sure the name wasn't taken, but I've never done anything with it. So it's really only in the past couple weeks I started doing these videos. It's probably my 4th or 5th video. So still trying to figure things out. These are nice little kind of hoopy post earrings, gold and silver tone, in great shape. These are probably going in a craft lot. The ear wires almost look like they could be sterling silver, but these are those cheapy plasticky beads. I remember these from when I was a kid. Yeah, they're not glass, they're not rhinestone. Just very inexpensive. I don't know. Yeah, probably put those in craft. These are very nice. What color is that? Oh, I was going to say navy, but no, these are very dark, mossy green with clear rhinestones. I don't know if you can see. Oops, come back. Let's see. Yeah, that color, it's not really showing up on the video, but there a little bit. It's very greeny, mossy green, dark mossy green. Post back earrings, kind of an antique gold tone. I don't see any maker's mark, but they're in great shape. All the stones are there. Very nice. Is that all I have left is earrings? Almost done with this video. So since I wanted to keep this jewelry box, I'm not going to be, I didn't buy this lot to just resell it. I might sell most of the contents, like I said, add them into these other mix lots I'm working on. I guess I should add up how many pieces I have. Okay. What are these? These are little silver tone, kind of little hoop type of earrings, kind of like mesh, almost like metal mesh. This little pierced. Yeah, and those lock in. Those are secure. Don't see any maker's mark. These the same? Yeah. These are silver tone. That's the back side. Lever back, rhinestone earrings. I've got a whole lot of the clear rhinestone jewelry, a whole mixed lot. So these will probably go in there, or possibly the bridal party earring lot. But the bridal party earring lot, a little bit higher quality than this, so those might go into the regular rhinestone lot. What's this? Ooh, some color. Yeah, post back earrings, gold tone with kind of a rose quartz little cabs. Those feel like, or stones. Those feel like glass. Those are fun. So I do have a pink lot I'm working on. Not as many pieces as some of the other lots. Pink, I don't see that much pink in the rhinestone jewelry. These will probably go into what I'm calling the Brighton style lot, like those 3 pearl rings that I looked at earlier. This kind of has a similar look, kind of chunky, silver tone, faux pearls on the lever back ear wires. See. And this one, I don't have a match for that one. So what do y'all do with your single earrings? I'd be curious to hear. Do you just put them into your craft lot? Because then you could take the ear wire off and use this drop in as maybe like a pendant. Or I have come across a few listings that were just single earrings. But again, I don't know if anybody... Are you buying single earring lots for crafting purposes? It just seemed kind of, I don't know, single earrings. What do you do with those? Throw them out? So leave me a comment. What do you do with your single earrings? I see some people that, they're getting the mixed lots on a regular basis. So like, oh, we'll hang on to the single earrings. And oftentimes if we're getting another lot from the same Goodwill, you might get the earrings or the other earring, or sometimes they're like, well, I got the earrings and one mixed lot from them, and a week or two later I got the matching necklace. So I don't know. I don't want to be hanging on to a bunch of random earrings. These are fun, just little studs, little dome, silver tone with, what do you call it when you put the rhinestones that close together? Is that pave? P-A-V-E? Maybe? Is that not how you pronounce it? Those are fun. Oops. I think there's only 2 or 3 more pairs left to go. So here's some little kind of peachy orangey drops, silver tone. No mark. They almost give me a sterling silver look, and I think it's really like glass. They're heavier and they feel slightly cool to the touch, but not gemstone. That's not carnelian. Almost looks like the cat's eye effect. That one, maybe I don't have that. Oh, wait. I do have that. So here's a little rhinestone drops, silver tone, post earrings. Don't know who makes them. In great shape. Look like they have other stones. And second to last pair. Little teeny tiny gold tone hoops. In great shape. Classic to wear with everything and anything. And the last pair, this feels like, I think it's acrylic. Yeah. Kind of a gray acrylic, a little rhinestone border, silver tone, and these are the lever back ear wires. Again, a lot of these ear wires look like they could be sterling. I don't have anything to test them, and because the rest of the piece I know, I don't think that's sterling. That looks like rhodium plating. Like there's no mark. Now I wouldn't be like, oh, sterling silver earrings. No, I don't think so. So that's it for the grandma's jewelry box unboxing. Why isn't that closed? Maybe that's why they were... No, it came closed. So maybe I just have to mess around with this hinge in here. Yeah, it's closing. So anyhow, including shipping, I think I paid around $35 or $40 for this box and the contents of the box. Maybe a little bit too much. I just, I'm going to have to start doing estate sales and antique stores and flea markets and garage sales. Just doing these online auctions, even though the final price, I'm winning some auctions now at a pretty good ending price. The shipping is just killing me. The shipping is coming in at $8, $10, $15. So sometimes I'm paying as much in shipping as what I pay for the whole lot. And I'm going to count these real quickly, see how many pieces we had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Like 32, 34 pieces. So I guess that, paying $35-ish is okay. I mean, if I pay 35 or 40, I can't remember. It comes out to $1, a little more than $1 per item. So if you look at it that way, I guess you can say, yeah, I got a good deal. And I got the box too. So that's okay. So we'll see. I think the majority of this stuff is all going to go into those, like I said, I was working on these lots by color. Looks like I got like 11 lots that I'm working on. It's going to be like 10, 30 pieces per lot. I think I'll just do that instead of listing individual items. I can see if like that Betsy Johnson necklace I was showing earlier, I think that has a little bit more value because it's a signed piece from a known designer. So I did take pictures and upload it to eBay. But for the most part, I just think I'm getting too much stuff to list individually. If I start to get enough YouTube followers, and sure, maybe selling directly through YouTube is the way to go. Like Kristen D and a lot of the other YouTubers I see, they have a lot of followers, and as they're unboxing, they're just saying, calling out prices, and then it's like this. You send an email and say which item you're interested in, and you negotiate the price, and then you get invoiced via PayPal plus shipping. I would love to get to that point. I don't know. I've just been doing this for a few weeks now. I was joking the other day. I think I had 3 followers, me, myself, and I. I think I'm up to 7 followers. Woohoo! Yeah. So for now, I'm listing everything on eBay. Just not that I have that many more followers on eBay, but eBay, I used to sell years ago, like 5, 6 years ago, I was selling like the vintage collectible plates and dishes and that type of thing. And so I still had my eBay account and I still had like my reviews and sales. So I wasn't starting from zero on eBay, and I've sold 3 auctions so far on eBay, which is not a ton, but I've only been listing there for like a week or so, couple weeks. Um, yeah, so I guess need to get better at social media, etc., and promoting this stuff. But it's hard when you work full time, 40 plus hours a week, to how much time and energy do you have to devote to the side hustle? But because I am getting up there in age, like I said, I'm gonna be turning 60 at the end of the year. I gotta start thinking of retirement, and I'm never gonna be able to afford to live off Social Security income in South Florida. My rent is way more than what my Social Security check would ever be. And I don't necessarily want to continue working full time for somebody else until I'm 90 or whatever. So I am trying to investigate ways like side hustles. So that's why I got into the costume jewelry. But thank you for watching today. And like I said, if you're not already following me on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. That way I can continue to create these great videos for you, and you'll be notified anytime I've got a new video posted to YouTube. So thank you again, and we'll see you soon. Bye.